What's going on, guys? My name is TeftyTeft, and welcome to another episode of Destiny. Today, I wanted to give a few thoughts about this week's news, and also I didn't get a chance to post on Friday or Saturday. Things got busy, so apologize for that. I almost made it through the whole week on posting a video. It's my goal to get 7 videos out in 1 week. Hopefully, I'll be able to do it sometime in May. Okay, so first off, I wanted to talk about Trials of Osiris again. And there's a growing concern from some of you guys about whether or not it's going to be dominated by the pros. And we talked a little bit about this in the podcast earlier, but I just want to address it a little bit here. I think that it's going to be less of the case what you're seeing in the Crucible right now, because right now you can be really reckless in the Crucible and just go ham with shotgun blinking and all that, rack up a bunch of kills, just dominate on randoms, and I think that is going to not happen in Trials of Osiris. For one, it's going to be team-based already, so you're going to have a lot more communication. I mean, you're going to have to communicate because you're going to have to bring in a team to be able to do it. If that actually does scare you, you should try to form a team of 3 and go in and skirmish and practice, because it is a lot of fun to play as a team in the Crucible. If you have not experienced that yet, you should definitely try to make that happen. I know that the social aspect of Destiny can be a little like, I'd rather just sit and play and not talk to anybody. I get that. There's some nights I'd rather just, play with the TV on. But that aspect for Crucible is really entertaining, and I'd suggest you give it a shot if you have not already, and start forming a team, going in a skirmish, and get ready for the first Trials of Osiris, because I think it's going to be really enjoyable. It's going to be much more strategic as opposed to just chaos. Shotgun, chaos, super. Like, there's going to be less supers. I don't think they're changing the timer on the special ammo, but I believe there's going to be less of it because of the actual time of each match. Because it's 5 points to win, and each match is gonna, I think, go pretty quick because it's a 2 minutes, right? Yeah, 2 minute max, or goes into overtime. So I think you should keep that in mind and maybe put those worries away about it being dominated by a bunch of professional players who have too much time to play it. So there's that. I also want to quickly talk about what I think the best hunter armor gear is going to be, because I don't have enough experience with Titan or Warlocks, so I'm going to leave those out for now. Don't want to misinform anybody, but I think the Crest of Alpha Lupi is going to be a top tier exotic, and I also think Knucklehead Radar is going to be a top tier exotic for this. For one, Actiophage Symbiote is useless with an extra shot. I mean, if you miss a shot, then it can be useful, but I don't think that perk is going to be as useful. Mask of the Third Man actually would come in pretty close as a second tier exotic, because it's going to give you more arc blade energy. And something that was very interesting that we talked about on the podcast, Ms. 5000 Watts talked about how the arc blade spec can be more defensive, or is going to be more of a defensive style. And that's very interesting, because in the Crucible right now, the arc blade is very offensive. You jump in there and you try to clear out as many teammates as possible. I mean, opposite teammates, not your teammates. So using it as a defensive mechanism is really interesting, because when you pop Arcblade, you have damage mitigation, so you can tank more hits. So you could technically pop Arcblade and then go revive people. That is very fascinating, a very fascinating change of using Arcblade, and I think we're going to see that. Yeah. I'm personally probably going to be rolling with Golden Gun initially. I've been weaning myself off of the shotgun blinking in Crucible. In fact, I haven't done that at all in the past 2 weeks. Yeah, I have not played that style at all, and I've gone back to just pure sniping, just because I want to make sure my sniping game is up and ready for Trials of Osiris, because I think snipers are going to be more, I think they're going to be more advantageous in general. Shotguns, if you want to use a shotgun, it's going to put you at risk, and it's going to be very selective of when you're going to be able to use that shotgun. Mostly at the end of each round, basically, because if there's just one person left and you can, get up and do a shotgun real quick, then that'll end the round. But you got to get to that point, and if you're the one person with a shotgun and you die early, then I don't know. I just feel like shotguns aren't going to be as useful in Trials of Osiris or in elimination mode. Also want to talk about Iron Banner and the fact that there's going to be an influx in Aphrodite Spears. Yes. I personally don't use Aphrodite Spear with Final Round. I actually don't really like the sniper rifle. I know the impact's really great on it, but the overall feel of Aphrodite Spear is not my taste. It's not my preferred. The real question is going to be, will it dominate Trials of Osiris? I don't know. I have a feeling it's like a 60-40. There's a possibility that could happen, but I think 60% of the time people are not going to be using it, because in order to get that perk, you have to waste the first 2 shots. So you could just use it as a regular sniper, but it's not the best sniper for that, you know? So are you going to really want to waste 2 bullets to get that final round perk? And also, I don't know if the glitch is fixed or not, because like I said, I don't use it. Hopefully it's fixed, because there's a glitch where all the rounds can get final round on there, which is stupid. So hopefully, like I said, I don't know if that glitch has ever got fixed, because I don't use the sniper. So hopefully that is fixed if it hasn't been by May 19th. Alright, let's talk about the new maps real quick. Widow's Court. That map looks amazing. Oh my god, it's beautiful. I can't wait to play it. It doesn't feel like anything else is like that in Destiny right now, aside from the really big maps. So I'm excited to play a map like that. It kind of has a Call of Duty-esque feel, but at the same time, pure Destiny, you know? So that's going to be really exciting. That church in the middle of there, like, it's awesome. I can't wait to play it. Thieves' Den. Thieves' Den is really interesting looking, because it reminds me of some Halo-style maps. If you think about Countdown on Reach, I know Countdown is symmetrical, and I believe Thieves' Den is asymmetrical, but the corridors and the verticality of it reminds me of Countdown a little bit, just from watching the gameplay. I haven't had a chance to play these maps because I didn't get to go to Bungie. Patrick Casey was lucky. He got to go to Bungie. So yeah, it looks really, really exciting. I can't wait to play that map also. And then the Timekeeper exclusive that has all that Vex architecture. That also looks really cool and kind of reminds me of Halo-ish style gameplay. Speaking of exclusivity, it's really a shame that it keeps happening, because it honestly just hurts the community. And it makes them some money, I guess. I guess that's what it means. It gives PlayStation the edge. And at the end of the day, though, it hurts the people who put the most time into the other system, in the Xbox systems. So I hope that changes in the future. I don't mind the gun exclusives. Like, it's all good. They can have as many gun exclusives as they want. The maps, though, that really does affect the end game on there, because if you play Rock Strikes all the time, then you're limited in the amount of actual different gameplay that you get to experience. So I hope they change that. I really do. But that map looks awesome. Timekeeper? Oh man. I'm excited to play that in the PS4. So, alright, lastly, I wanted to talk about the Iron Banner this week. And I like the Iron Banner. I like experiencing the fact that everybody comes together, people try hard, and have these great matches. Unfortunately, it gets plagued with bad connections. I don't get it. There's more people playing, yet the connections go down the drain. Why is this the case? It seems like regular Crucible, you have about 70% of the connections are decent. It feels like Iron Banner is every other match. And I don't know why. It doesn't make sense that that's the case. So, who knows? And also, you keep on getting matched up. Okay, if you play as a team of 6, it seems that you just keep on getting matched up against randoms. And maybe every 4th or 5th game, you get matched up against a team of 4, 5, or 6. Why is that the case? It doesn't make sense that they would keep doing that. It seems like if you go in solo, you should be matched up against teams of 1, 2, and 3 total. And then you have a mixture like that. It just doesn't make sense that they would match up teams of 6 against pure randoms, or a team of 3 and randoms. It's like, if it's a team of 6 and 4 and 2 randoms, that makes sense. That can be balanced out, you know? But a pure random matchup, you know, where it's 6 versus 6 randoms, I don't know. I think they need to look at that and change that, because it can get very one-sided really fast. I mean, if you're a good player, if you're one good player against 6 good players, you're going to get trashed, you know? Obviously, if you play a bad team of 6, then that one good player that's a random can destroy that team, and that happens. But still, the philosophy behind it is if you're going in as a team of 6, you should get matched up against other teams. So maybe that's something that they'll look at in the future. I don't know. It's me complaining a little bit. I mean, I've had a lot of fun as a team of 6. I also have fun going in as random as well, because there's more focus on just pure gameplay. So, I don't know. Alright guys, that is it for me. Hopefully this video didn't go on too long. I'm trying to keep them at around 10 minutes. These unofficial Tefty thoughts type of videos. And yeah, next week is going to be busy. Prison Elders coming on up. I'm excited, man. If you didn't get a chance to check out that podcast that we did, definitely check that out. I'll leave a link in the bottom. And again, the guest was Ms. 5000 Watts, and she had a lot of great insight into Trials of Osiris because she got to play it along with Patrick Casey. And yeah, oh, and Pope Bear also. He had played it beforehand because he's got some connections. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Slap the like button if you could, and become a subscriber if you haven't, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.